all the time.
Thank you, Teresa. Okay.
What grade are you in?
Thank you, honey. Took.
Oh. Well, would you like to learn how to dance? I have to practice anyway.
She thinks I'm too little to dance with.
We can practice in my room.
You were gonna play with my trains.
I think that you can probably dance and play with the trains too, huh?
I would like to dance, but I can't feel the music.
Oh my God.
I can watch you and John Ryan.
Yeah. You can learn by watching us.
Tomorrow we could go riding.
You too?
Yeah. We could all take a ride down to the lake and go for a swim.
Oh my God.
Can I?
You bet. And have I got the horse for you?
And now for the 8 o'clock Metroplex News.
Are you about ready, Mr. Cook?
The debate
Just a
about the
second.
controversial no pass, no play rules in Texas high schools continues and is expected to carry on into the night. In sports, the Rangers fell to the California
is it
Eagles
worth the wait?
7-3.
It's worth missing the play.
Justin,
Oh my
a
God.
major earthquake has struck Columbia. An earthquake measuring 7.6 on the Richter scale has devastated Columbia. The epicenter seems to have been in the central area near the small towns of Garando, Morava, and Los Gatos. There are reports of widespread
Oh my
devastation.
God, Matt.
The town of
Oh my
Los
God.
Gatos is said to have been virtually destroyed, with the death count in the thousands. All communication has been cut off.
Well, so far it's been real polite, but I know there's a reason you wanted to meet.
I thought we should talk privately.
Why have you left the research center, Sue?
It's only temporary. I wanted to sort a few things out.
Am I one of them?
Partly. Jerry, you're one of the nicest men I've ever met. And you're going to make someone a wonderful husband. But not me.
Well, why not? Is nice so bad?
No. As hard as I've tried, and I have, there's just something missing between us. I can't even describe it. But I think it's better if we don't see each other anymore. It's just not fair to you. Or to me.
Fair. Really? Is that the truth? Or has JR somehow managed to get you back? You've been through that before. You know he can't change.
Maybe not. But I've seen a JR lately that I like a lot. He's trying. And I'm going to try as well. Jerry, I'm really sorry, but I think I'm going back to him.
Mandy?
I'm in here. Come on in.
When you called, you said it was important.
It is. I still have to bathe.
The last time we talked, I thought I made my position very clear.
You did. That doesn't change my feelings for you. I saw Cliff Barnes at lunch today.
So?
Well, I thought you'd want to know. He's getting his sister and Mark Grayson to throw in with him against you.
Why are you telling me this?
I know how important Ewing Oil is to you, and I just wanted to warn you. Would you hand me my robe?
Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. I've changed my mind about leaving Dallas.
And why is that?
Because even if Sue Ellen does take you back, she won't be able to hold you very long. And except for the fact that she has your son, can she really compete with me?
Good night, Mandy.
I know you. It won't be long before you get tired of her again. That's why I'm staying. And when you want me, I'll be ready.
Oh my god.
In the past, I took you for granted. I'll never do that again.
You what?
I went and I talked with JR.
You went crawling to that worm?
It's the review board's final ruling. Your application has been denied.
Glad to see you're all right. Well, I hope this doesn't make you change your mind.
I think I blew up everything by the time I was 10. This briefcase gonna make a lot of noise.
ESPN Plus team up.
I got it.
The largest streaming TV library. And can't miss sports. Are better together. Better for everyone. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Get all three for $12.99 a month.
This phone paired with 5G ultra wideband. Wow.
The new Samsung Galaxy S21 is on Verizon 5G ultra wideband, available in parts of many cities.
It's ridiculously fast.
Buy Samsung Galaxy S21 plus 5G, get one on us. Only on Verizon.
Oh my god.
This is not just an SUV. It's a storytelling machine, capable of finding the most unexpected of stories in the most unexpected of places. Those stories are out there, and they're yours to claim, and yours to share with the world. Introducing the all-new Sorento, the world's first storytelling machine. disturbing you?
No. Can't sleep?
No, I'm just a little thirsty, that's all.
You drink from your bedside table when you're thirsty. And you always come down here and look in the refrigerator when you can't sleep. But you never find anything you want.
Keep forgetting how well you know me.
I guess we're all creatures of habit.
It's funny. It's exactly what Mandy said to me tonight.
Spare me the details.
No, it's not what you think. She called me at the office, asked me to drop by her place on the way home. She said it was important, so I did. She said that she's decided not to leave Dallas. And I told her it didn't matter one way or another to me. I said the reasoning behind her taking was that, well, she figured that if you agreed to take me back as your husband, it'd only be a matter of time before I got tired of it. And it wouldn't be long before I was looking for someone else.
And that someone else might be her. You can't get mad at her for trying.
Not mad at me. There's a lot of truth in what she said. Simone, in the past, I never realized how lucky I was to have you for a wife and a lover. I took you for granted. I'll never do that again. Well, I guess I'm not as thirsty as I thought I was.
Like he was born in set. It's Chuck Willis' boy. Sure didn't think this many people would show up. Well, top paying job, chance to work some champion stock.
And just another roundup.
How many men do you think we ought to take on? Well, I think 4 ought to do. Kind of like the old timer over there to keep watch on the rest of them.
Seems like that's about all he can do anyway.
Don't you worry about him. He knows what he's doing.
I didn't think we needed another boss. I thought we were hiring hands.
Hands no good without a head attached to it. But I don't think that's what's worrying you. I think you just think he's an old man.
We do need guys who can do a full day's work.
Oh? Well, what about me? You think I can't do a full day's work?
I didn't say that.
That's what you meant.
What I mean is that we should be looking for somebody who's not afraid to get their hands dirty.
Well, I got a hunch. His hands have seen plenty of dirt.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Hi. Name's Ben Stockert. You got yourselves a fine start here.
Thank you. Where are you from, Ben?
Most recently, Kentucky.
You been working with cutting horses?
No, thoroughbreds. I tried my hand at racing for a while.
Yeah, what happened?
Homesick more than anything. I remembered what this was like, and I realized how much I missed it. Anyway, I just wanted to say how grateful I'd be for a chance to work for you.
Well, glad to hear that. We'll be making up our minds pretty soon.
concerned, mine's already made up.
Matt sent a telegram from Bogota? So he's safe.
That's okay.
Great, Pam. He'll be catching the next flight back to Dallas.
With the Emeralds?
Mrs. Stone. Cliff, I'm sorry.
Cliff, we have to talk.
Oh, that's all right, Jackie. You want to get us some coffee?
Yes, sir.
Pam, can I call you back?
But guess why you're here?
Yes.
You just found out you've been had. I tried to tell you.
Yes, you did. And that's exactly why I'm here.
Now you're mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore.
Right. And the same goes for Andy and Jordan. Look, we've had about as much of J.R. Ewing as we can stand. So if you're still interested, we'd like to form that consortium.
Mary Lee, I think you just made my day.
Marilee, would you excuse us for a few moments, please?
Sure.
What the hell was that all about?
You know, you're obsessed with revenge. Why can't you just drop this battle between the Barnes and the Ewings?
Well, I would love to. Why don't you try to tell JR that?
I did.
You what?
I asked him to leave us alone. To stop all this fighting, all this backstabbing.
You went crawling to that worm?
Cliff, I did it because I love you.
Well, you got a lot to learn about that word, because that ain't what I call love.
Great.
Hey, what you doing here all alone?
Nothing.
Thinking? No, it's good to just get away sometimes and think. Ray and I were hoping that you had a good time in South Fork.
Such a neat hat. So big.
You did have a good time. We were also hoping that you might like to come and spend the weekend with us.
It'll be fun.
But
I don't know.
I think I do. You see, I know that you lost 2 families in your life. And that's more pain than anyone should have to feel. But I want you to know, I understand. This is not easy for me. But I think it's important for you to know. Before I came to work at the school, Ray and I were going to have a baby. But there was a terrible accident. And I lost the baby. We lost our family. And after all that pain, it made me
Afraid?
It made me afraid to try and have another family.
You're still afraid.
A little bit. But you see, you can't be afraid. Because loving is the best part of life. We love you. And we want you to become our family.
Yeah, Jimmy, Brad was right. right when he said you had some terrific ideas on wind farms.
Oh, thank you, JR.
But he was wrong when he thought I was going to be interested in them.
JR, I thought...
Yeah, I'm glad you worked for me long enough to know that it's going to take more than a glut on the market to get me out of the oil business.
Well, I'm not suggesting anything.
All I hear nowadays is people getting out of oil and into wind or water or solar, lunar, whatever.
Unless smaller companies like mine find other ways to make money, we'll go broke.
Well, I hope that's not the truth, Jim. You've been a prime example of an independent Texas oil man.
I'm as proud of this business as you are. Unfortunately, pride doesn't pay the bills.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I just can't go along with you on this one.
Yeah, I understand, JR. Thanks for your time anyway.
You bet.
Oh, thank you, bud.
Hey, anytime, Jimmy. Hey, bud, hang in here, maybe. Yeah, see it.
Hey, look, JR, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm glad you brought him by. He tipped his hand.
His hand?
Mm-hmm. I want you to find out just how much trouble he's really in.
You gonna help him out?
No, I was thinking along the lines of driving him out. Oh, times are tough. It's hard out there, not only for him, for all of us. And any chance I get to thin out the competition, I'm gonna take it.
You boys be careful. You're smiling a lot like that today. I didn't know better. I say that you were in love.
Well, I might be.
Oh, with Jerry?
With JR.
Sue Ellen, a week ago you told me that idea scared you to death.
I know. Believe me, you're the first person I've told. I had a feeling I'd get a reaction like that.
Well, I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't tell you how I feel. And I admit that I'm worried. You've come so far. And JR is still JR.
I don't know about that.
You think he's changed?
I think he's trying.
Well, he's not trying hard enough. Mark told you that JR hired somebody to investigate Jerry Kenderson.
He did. And then I got mad and confronted JR. And he admitted that he had. But then he said something. Something that in one breath made the most and the least sense of anything I've ever heard in my life. He said there was a magic between us. And he's right. I don't know what it is or why it is. It just is.
It always has been.
He's the only man I've ever really loved.
Going back to him?
Yes.
We didn't just build another hybrid. We built a hard-charging, 37-mile-per-gallon turbo hybrid with the range and power to find your next story, wherever it might be. The all-new Sorrento Turbo Hybrid, the world's first storytelling machine.
Lately, I've been feeling quite like myself. There's gotta be a way to get back.
I want to break free.
Doritos, now in 3D.
You did say straight up.
That's right. So, what do you want to talk about?
I've been giving our working together a lot of thought.
You're not thinking of backing out on me, are you?
No, sir, I'd never do that.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that. So?
Well, I sure have been learning a lot from you.
Well, I'm proud to hear that. Really am.
In fact, I figure I'm learning more from you than I could ever learn in school.
Mm-hmm. So?
How would you feel about me coming to work at UN Oil full time?
Oh,
What's so funny?
Oh, well, I'm not laughing at you, son. It's just that, well, I said the same thing to my daddy when I was your age.
And when he finished laughing, what did he say?
Well, he said I was rushing into things, and I had a lot of growing up to do first.
I knew you were going to say that.
I know you're disappointed. I was too.
But
your grandpa was right. He knew how much the oil business was going to change before I was ready to take over Ewing Oil. But he also knew that an education would prepare me for those changes. And by the time you're ready to run the company, it'll have changed that much again. And you just have to be prepared for that.
you're sure there's no way I can change your mind?
No, afraid not.
Well, guess I better go finish my homework.
I guess you better.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, son. Morning, Paul.
Morning.
What you got there? Oh, invitation to Pam and Mark Grace's wedding. Well, that's nice. Huh.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Something wrong?
I don't know. Everything's changing, becoming so different.
Like how?
Well, Pam and Mark getting married and Jenny getting back on her feet. With a fresh start.
Well, it's all for the best.
I know. But there's just such a sense of finality. With Pam and Jenna picking up their lives, it's almost as if Bobby were never here. Not even in memory.
I know you miss him, Mom. We all do. We all do.
I feel as if I were standing at the edge of my life, looking back at all the wonderful things that aren't there anymore.
I'll always be here for you. You know that.
I worry about you too, J.R.
Nothing for you to worry about there. My life couldn't be better. I'm a winner. Don't you forget it.
I could never do that.
I gotta go to work.
Haven't seen that young partner of yours today.
Well, he had other business to tend to.
I owe you my thanks. Got a strong impression he didn't want to hire someone my age.
Nothing personal. He's just got a lot in his mind.
I still owe you my thanks. There's plenty of good work left in me.
A lot left in me, too, Ben. Did you work down in Kentucky long?
Oh, a couple of years, I guess. Seems like forever, now that I'm back. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, many times. Beautiful place.
It is. So is this. You lived here long?
No, I'm from San Angelo. I had a spread down there called the Southern Cross.
What brought you here?
A lady that owned South Fork. I fell in love with her, married her, and finally moved in lock, stock, and barrel.
She must be some woman.
I guarantee you, you never met anyone like her. She is one of a kind.
I look forward to meeting her someday.
Hey, Ben! let your other partner get upset with me.
Nice talking to you, Mr. Farlow. Clayton, nice talking to you, Ben.
How could you do that?
Oh, me? I didn't do anything. She was the one crawling on her hands and knees.
She doesn't want to see you get hurt.
She probably just ensured that I will. Because nobody goes to JR and begs for mercy.
He's like a shark sensing blood in the water.
I don't need lessons on J.R. Ewing from either one of you. And it seems to me he's a lot less like a shark and a lot more like the weather since everybody complains about him and nobody does anything about it. But Jamie did.
Now, Pam, her heart may have been in the right place, but...
You're damn right her heart's in the right place, and that's the issue here, not J.R. She's crazy about you, you idiot. And it shouldn't matter to you if she paints it on a billboard or writes it across the sky. She went to JR knowing that she could be humiliated. And the irony is he didn't humiliate her, you did.
Well, Pam's right. Jamie deserves better from me.
Well, from us. Someday someone will give JR what he deserves.
Motive's important to most people, but me. So I don't have motive like you have motive, you know? For me, it's my country. Always been that. 4th of July, Vietnam, same thing. Lots of times people don't even remember their first 4th of July when you ask them. You? I didn't think so. I couldn't forget mine if I wanted to. What a day. Easy. 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 There. That's always tricky. I just couldn't believe what you could do with the firecracker. I think I blew up everything by the time I was 10. In my grandpa's old 78, you take a 2-incher and you stick it in the hole and you scale that baby about 50 feet and blam!